talking. Nobody was even talking about the fact that we just went on a 10-game run. I noticed it. You didn't notice, but that's why I'm the GM. As I was talking and telling you how great of a hockey club we are, we won 3-2 against Florida, 3-2 against Florida, 2-0 against the Ducks, 6-0 against the Coyotes, 4-1 against the Devils, 4-2 against... Are you freaking kidding me? Pasternak scored 77 goals. He scored 77 goals last year. And we beat him 8-2. If you don't believe in what's cooking up here, then guess what? Nothing you make's gonna cook. Because we got the flame. We got the fire. We got the passion. Trade deadline. Who's aim and send your Calgary Flames into the playoffs with some good vibes. Good vibrations, boys. Huberdeau, Levshinov, Garbatzev, Peltier, Wallman, freaking Kadri, Zary. Have you ever been so invested in a team? If I could buy all of your jerseys, I would. They don't pay me enough for that. Whew. I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs, boys. Still got a couple games left in the regular season. Nikolai, my prodigal son, my child, my boy, gets it done. 2 more games left. All we need to do is get through it with a clean bill of health. There's 1. There's 2. We win 3 straight games to end the year. We end the year with 107 points. Hello. Imagine if we weren't so injured. If we weren't so injured, the Avalanche blowing them out of the water. Sabres, Hurricanes. Everybody's got 82 games played. Number 1 in our divisions again. Again. Tish again, 40 goals. He is our certified sniper boy. Certified lover boy, certified sniper boy. Jonathan Huberdeau. Eichel with 63. Connor Zary with 60 points. Coronado with 60 points. Stammer with 58 on the third line. The boys are buzzing. And as Jason in the chat just said, boys, Flames Nation, it's playoff time. Are you freaking ready for this? Let's go. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, go Flames. Subscribe, leave a like, and come back because we're not done. This chapter of the story is still yet to be finished. Boys, what is up, Calgary? We are back, and it is time to get into the Year 3 playoffs. Tish again had 41 goals this year. The vibes are immaculate, but I just want to know who we are playing in this year's playoffs. The Blackhawks made it, and the Avalanche made it, but the Oilers missed. We can rejoice in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. The Oilers missed the playoffs. Who are we playing in round number 1? The Sharks? The Sharks? No! Our arch rivals, Lundmark, and the boys who rip slap shots in preseason games, play disrespectful hockey, William Eklund. Blech. I do not like this hockey club. James Hagens, Barbanov, Zetterland, Will Smith, Dakota Joshua, Jacob Pedersen, Bordelot, Ozzy Weisblatt, Zadina, Cole Cam Lund, Logan Couture, Brady Skay, Sukahir Mahamana Dolan, Kalen Addison, Disgusting Pig, Haviland, and Matt Waugh. And they got Shesty. No. Not like this. We've lost in the playoffs in the second round, year 1, the first round, year 2. We are not going out to a disgusting team like the San Jose Sharks, which we have so much beef with. especially that has acquired over this season. Tijaghinla, Jackson Ataxin Eichel, Jacob Peltier, Jonathan Huberdeau, Connor Zary, Matthew Coronado, Batman Bruce Wayne himself, Steven the Gamer Stamkos, Nikolai Kolovenko, Rudker McG, Nazem the Mother Flipping Dream, and Mikhail Karpatsev are your forward lines. On defense, Mackenzie Weegar, Artem Levshanov, Ryan Lindgren, Thomas freaking Harley, Jakey Wallman, and Dante Fabs. In net, your 90 overall who acquired a golden X Factor but went down to low elite from franchise. Last stand on his head, Dustin freaking Wolf, baby. Those are your Calgary Flames in the year 3, the 2027 NHL playoffs, and we are looking for greatness. Game 1, Jack Eichel, show me why we got you. Show me what you got. Show me you're a Stanley Cup champion. You know who's won a Stanley Cup? Steven Stamkos and Jack Eichel. We brought these boys in to show us the way. First period, game 1, in the Saddle Dome. Kill off this penalty. Who took that penalty? Who took that penalty? It's disgusting. Who's taking penalties? Levshanov, and Weegar. Wake up. Too much is going on that screen. That screen is too toxic for me to look at. Nothing. Tijaghinla scores in the dying seconds of the first period on Igor Shesterkin. That's what we're talking about. 41 goals in the regular season. He's trying to do something that his dad couldn't do in Calgary. I say we let him do it. Take us there, Tij. We will follow your lead. The shots are 19-13. Calgary is still leading by 1. We keep taking penalties. We need to stop that. We need to play disciplined hockey when it comes to the playoffs. We can't be giving away free opportunities. Second period comes and goes, and we are still leading 1-0 thanks to that marker by our boy, by our prodigal son, Tijaghinla. Calgary, shots are 27-22. We're up 1-0. Show me what you're made of. What kind of mentality do you have? Matthew Coronado shows us that we got that glass-eating, Steven Stamkos gaming type of mentality. Nazem the Dream. It's the last dance, ladies and gentlemen. These boys are 36 years old, and they want another freaking ring. In Kadri's sense, Kadri won a ring too. Oh my god, all these guys have rings. They just want another, and they want to do it for a Canadian team. A great city like Calgary. Game 2, still in the province of Alberta. The Saddle Dome, the only team in Alberta to make the playoffs this year. The Calgary Flames. Let's go take a 2-0 series lead. Kalen, James, Higgins. More penalties. Calgary, you can't rest on your laurels or your yannies. Take every team seriously, no matter how goofy they are, like the San Jose Sharks. We are down 2-0 after the first frame. Kalen Addison says, that last game we've woken up from. James Higgins says, you're right, Kalen. Second period, where are the Flames? Where are they? Am I mistaken, or are there players... Will Smith scores on Dustin Wolf to make it 3-0. Am I mistaken, or are there players like Nikolai Kolovenko on this team? Are there players like Philip Batman Heedle on this team? Are there players like Jackson Ataxin Freaks and Eichel on this team? I think there are. We got 3 goals in us in one period. I've seen it before. I saw it last game. Show me again. Boys. Do I need to call Jerome? I'll call Papa. And he will not be impressed with this 3-0 performance in front of your home fans. In front of your home fans, no less. There's the gamer, of course. He's going to show up when it counts. We lose game 2, boys. It's not good. It's not good at all. But they stole one from us, so you know what that means? You have to go and take one on the road against San Jose in the SAP Center. Yeah, you're a bunch of sad saps. Bunch of sad sap San Jose Sharks fans. If you have a lisp, try and say that 10 times fast. Jeez. Third game, Calgary. Had a power play. But the first period is going by with not a lot of action. Come on. Where is it? Somebody? No late goals this time, Calgary. We are knotted up at 0 in the SAP Center. Who's got a goal for me? Who's going to bring that energy? We're definitely, we're putting pucks on net. We're keeping it close. But where are the goals? We can't break through on Shesterkin. We cannot find a way to manage one marker. There it is! The gamer. He's the only one who can score. He's the only one who can score. Zetterlund. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Power play. Tij Aginla Shesterkin. Take that. Take that. Uh-oh. Penalty kill. Successful. But Cam Lund, their fourth line center. But Mackenzie Weegar, our captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Lead us to victory. Shut them down. Matthew Coronado with the empty net. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, captain, my freaking captain. You won't let us down. Thank you, Mackenzie Weegar. Thank you, Tij Aginla. And thank you most of all, the goddamn gamer, Steven Stamkos. We are up 2-1 in this series. We're headed into game number 4. This is a pivotal game. Either they get themselves back in this series or we can grab a stranglehold. Calgary, what do you say? Let's take advantage. Zetterlund doesn't want us to take advantage, that's for sure. We get a power play though, and then they get a power play right after that. We can't be squandering. We can't be giving... No, Nikolai Kolavenko gets the goal. I swear, though, every time we get a power play, Calgary, we seem to be taking one ourselves right after and giving it back to them. We need to use our power plays. It's one of our weakest points throughout this franchise mode has been the power play, and I can't figure out what it is. Second period, we're knotted up at 1. There's 10 minutes left. We're out shooting them, but only slightly by about 6 shots at the moment, 25-19. And there's nothing happening. No power plays, no penalties. Third period, knotted at 1. Zadina gets the goal 40 seconds into the frame. Do we have an equalizer? We take a 10-minute major penalty because we do not want it, apparently. Somebody, prove it to me. This is the prime time for a Steven Stamkos goal. And now the series is tied at 2, headed back to the Scotiabank Saddledome Arena in Calgary. This is a long flight for them. Let's punish them. Game 5. Stammer. Harley. Weegar. Levshinov. Tij. Zary. Everybody. You can't let Shesterkin do this to us. Power play. Comes and goes. They get a power play. It comes and goes. The first period is still knotted up 0-0. But we get another power play late. Can we use it? Oh, we don't use it to our advantage. Shots are 13-12. Headed into the second frame. You'd think. We have so many pieces. We've assembled such a team chemistry, a vibe. I would think that not one man in net in San Jose, a man who left his home in New York for a bag. Bordelot, no. Eichel, there you are, Jackson. Welcome to the freaking series, Jack-a-Taxon. Eichel. Oh, stops me from absolutely breaking the entire Calgary Flames arena brick by brick to the ground. Third period. Who's got it for me? We build statues about legends like this, moments like this. Jacob Beltier. Let's freaking go. Jacob P. The boy. The man. The legend. Tish again. Empty net goal. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We are now leading 3-2 in the series. What a clutch win. When we take a look around the NHL at what's going on, Nightmare and the Avalanche are leading 3-2. It looks like the Winnipeg Jets are up 3-1. The Kraken and the Golden Knights are tied at 2. The Leafs swept. They swept Steven Stamkos' old squad in Tampa. Penguins are up 3-2 over the Stanley Cup representatives, Buffalo Sabres last year. 4-0 sweep for Florida. 3-1 New Jersey over the Islanders. But we are up 3-2, headed into Game 6 in the Sad Sack Saps Center in San Jose. Let's go shut them down. Kijiginla, Steven Stamkos, Mackenzie Weegar, freaking Barbanov. I'm calling on somebody. I can't handle another Game 7 like last year, folks. Game 6. Please, somebody be the hero I am calling upon. Step up for your GM. I've paid a lot of money to keep this team together. I could have went big fish hunting, but I chose y'all because I believe in you. I trust in you. I hope you feel the same way about me. Prove it on the ice, in San Jose, in the heat, in April. Someone. James mother flippin' Hagens, no. We're down 2, headed into the third period. Do we have any sort of fight? Any sort of fight left? Power play. It'd be so clutch. Philip Batman Heedle. You put up the bat signal, the blasty signal. He's here, but is it too late? Is it too little too late? Or is there one more left in us? One more hero? One more time to shine? One more person? Barbano. We lose Game 6. The best team, second best team in hockey, best team in our division. And again, we're playing with our food. Going to a Game flippin' 7 against the San Jose Sharks. Let's see what happens, boys. Steven Stamkos, Nazem Kadri, Jonathan Huberdeau, Mackenzie Weegar, the pillars of this organization. I need you to rally the troops. This is the last dance. What better time than this? The San Jose Sharks pimped a slap shot in the first preseason game on our empty netter. Now they want to take us out of the playoffs? They think this shit is sweet? Nothing's sweet about Calgary. It's all disgusting, gritty, hardworking, and it's the best damn place to be. Flames Nation, are you ready? First period, power play, comes and goes. The shots are no, Ozzy Weisblatt, no, Logan Couture, no. I just got shot in the gut twice. Logan Couture, Ozzy Weisblatt, Flames Nation. You're making it hard on yourself. Somebody wants it, though. Who's it going to be? 2-0. Second period. San Jose is leading over Calgary. Dakota. Joshua. Calgary. I feel like I keep letting you down. I put together this team of players who play so well together in the regular season. They show a passion, a certain amount of effort, a certain level of fight, and I just can't drag it out of them in the playoffs. Third period. Is there any chance? Fuck! This fucking team. You suck so much. Every single one of you. Except for Steven Stamkos. Thanks, Connor Zary. Welcome to the series. Your first fucking goal. You're a fucking loser, too. Calgary, no. No, no, no. It happened again. It happened again. We were the best team in the regular season. And the boys let you down. In Game 7, in the Saddle Dome, 20,000 packed in the arena, sent home crying again. Do-do-do, do-do-do. This is TSN, James Duffy. We're getting reports that GMT Jake's job is certainly heavily in question following another Game 7 loss in the first round of the playoffs. Steven Stamkos is 36 years of age. Nazem Kadri is 36 years of age. They have to pay Dustin Wolf about $1 billion to keep him on the team. It's not looking good in Calgary. Will they retain their GM or will they not? Do-do-do, do-do-do. There's that TSN breaking news update. Breaking news update. We find out our fate in the upcoming weeks. Look at the playoffs. It's the Colorado Avalanche versus the Chicago Blackhawks and the San Jose Sharks. Every single team that has beat us over the last 3 years is currently still in the playoffs. Why aren't we? Why the flip aren't we? Steven Stamkos, Nazem Kadri. I don't know if they'll be back. It's tough. I don't think Wolf's going to be back. Nor, oh my god, he played so well in the playoffs too. That's hilarious. We're screwed. We are screwed, Calgary. What do we do now? I told you the same question when I started this GM. Where do we go now? And I felt like I put us on a path, on a plan towards success, just to end up at the point of where do we go now? The fucking Blackhawks. I hate them so much. Bedard, you suck. Oh no, the Golden Knights. I didn't even think about the storyline. We traded Nick Schmaltz and assets to the Golden Knights to get Jackson Attacks and Eichel. Did we gift them a Stanley Cup? Please, Lord. The Buffalo Sabres make it all the way back to the playoffs. Or, sorry, to the Stanley Cup final for the second year in a row. I hope they get it done. I don't want to be the team that gifted the Vegas Golden Knights a Stanley Cup. There you go. Buffalo gets it done. Thank you. Thank you, Buffalo. Thank you, Buffalo. And your Buffalo Sabres win the Stanley Cup with the Hershey Bears. Buffalo finally gets a cup. They finally get playoff success. Good for them. When's it our turn? As you can see in our GM mode so far, the Vegas Golden Knights, Toronto Maple Leafs, Colorado Avalanche, Chicago Blackhawks, and then Buffalo Sabres have won the Stanley Cup. Austin Matthews gets your Art Ross. Nate Dogg gets your Hart Memorial. Morgan Riley wins the Norris. Damn, the Leafs' new coach really did help them go off. Sam Reinhart wins the Lady Byng. Michael Misa gets your Calder. He took the lineup spot away from our boy Gabe Perreault. Can't respect it. JJ Peterka wins Conn Smythe. That's cool. Yep, $1 billion freaking dollars. 100 freaking million, billion, trillion, gajillion dollars we have to pay Dustin Wolf now. He's not coming back. Everybody say goodbye to Dustin Wolf. Say sayonara. See you later. Thanks for playing. We're screwed. Absolutely screwed. Bill Masterton goes to Lian Bichelle. Yeah, he must have overcame so much. You know what? Think about what the guys on this team have freaking had to overcome. Heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, and still somehow Nazem the Dream and Stamkos keep coming out here. Maybe we get a new coach. Maybe that's the play. If you can't fire the GM, you fire the goddamn coach. I think I got to pin blame on someone, and the blame's going right on Abel Goodbranson. F that dude. First round exit after first round exit after first round exit. You're not good enough, Abel Goodbranson. Goodbye, Nate Dogg. Austin Matthews. That's interesting. The media voted Austin Matthews, but the players voted for Nate Dogg as MVP. Let's go check the entire league stats. I'm curious. Entire league. Austin Matthews had 103 points with 63 goals. That's pretty good if you ask me. But Nate Dogg also had 103 points. So I guess you could say it's kind of tit for tat. Yo, look at this. Cale Makar had 86 points. Where's Morgan Riley? Morgan Riley won the Norris, though. Morgan Riley won the Norris, though. 79. He was a plus 38. What was Cale? Where's Cale? Cale Makar? Cale Makar? Oh, there he is. Plus 13. So that's probably what did it. You got Hagel putting up 90 points. Drit Drat. We almost traded for Suzuki. We should have traded for Suzuki. Mikko Nightmare Antonen's still up here. Brad. He's still up at the top of the league. Ryan O'Reilly. Panarin. Calgary. Oh, Calgary. What should we do next? Do we make a big-time trade for another superstar forward to play with Jack Eichel? I really do like our defensive core, and I feel like we don't get blown out in playoff games. We just don't score goals. Jakey Wallman needs an extension. I don't know if we're going to be able to pay him. Levshinov needs an extension, and he went down in overall. He's actually like more reasonably affordable all of a sudden, so we'll probably be able to pay him. He doesn't want an extension at the moment. Jake Wallman, I don't know if we want to pay him at the moment. Like, we're just so caught up. Yeah, he wants freaking $10 million. I don't know about that. He's so good, but I don't know about that. We have a good team. Zary needs to go. The core isn't working. Where have I heard this before? Calgary. It's time for a blow-up. Let's go. Your GM is not going anywhere. Your coach is definitely going somewhere. And this team is definitely going to look different. Here's my thought process, boys. Need a fire lit under this team. Look for a winger playmaker. Exactly. Yeah, before we make a new video, we're going to look for more players. No, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I want to do some Twitch scouting. I want to figure everything out. What I'm thinking is we got to look at like the guys who are actually performing. You know what I mean? We're not just going to go look for any old freaking player. Like, I want to find out which one of these teams suck. So I think all these ones towards the top here, they all made the playoffs. I mean, they got swept, but they're probably not looking to trade. I don't think Arizona made the playoffs. We did try to get Drit Drat. He costs so much freaking money. That's not going to happen. I don't think Montreal made the playoffs again. Playmakers in the league. I don't care. All of them. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be sweet? Macklin Celebrini went up to a franchise. Zach Benson went up to a franchise. Hello? How? He had 74 points and now the guy's a franchise? That's why they're winning Stanley freaking mugs. Sort league by assists. Robert Thomas. Twitch Scouts, if you have any sort of suggestions about players you'd like us to trade for, let's check the... Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. But I want to see, like, who actually made the playoffs. See, Boston didn't make the playoffs. Boston hasn't won a cup. Brad Marchand's getting super duper old. And Pasta's one of them dogs. But how much would we have to give up? But we do have a lot to give up, because I'm willing to blow up the whole flippin' team. Do we let Stamkos walk, or do we re-sign Stammer? We'll use YouTube as well. YouTube will help us with the... we'll use the Twitch Scouts to help us with deciding what we're going to do. Let's get into the draft and the offseason and everything in between. Let's go, boys. All right. Your Calgary Flames are back. And guess what? A lot of things are about to change, but some things are going to stay the same because we just handed out some contract extensions. Let's see if they sign. Let's see if they freaking sign. Come on, somebody sign. Steven Stamkos, he's back for one more year at $3.1 million. In my heart of hearts, I couldn't let the Stam God go. Stamkos, he's back with the team. He will finish out his career in Calgary. Dustin Wolf, he is back. I said I wouldn't be able to pay him. I lied. We got him 1 year, $8.3 million. Vezina goalie winner. He's back, okay? There's one more extension that we handed out. Artem Levshinov, 3 years at $7.35 million. He's got to prove it still. He's an 85 overall. He's still got to prove it to me. With that being said, now, when we look at how much money the boys got, it's questionable. It's questionable. We got Wallman leaving, and we only got $1 million. So Wallman is gone. Ryan Merkley, everyone else, we don't care about. We don't really care about keeping anybody else around, so I'm not too concerned. But you say, how are we going to make all these big moves when we don't have money? It's called a blow up for a reason. You blow the ding to the ground. Let's look at the draft lottery. First overall, the Los Angeles Kings, so they're stinky. That might be a trade possibility. The Philadelphia Flyers, they're stinky. Minnesota Wild, Vancouver, we knew Vancouver sucked. Ugh, disgusting. Ottawa, Arizona, Columbus, Detroit, Nashville, Dallas. Okay, there's Boston, Montreal right at the bottom. There's Edmonton. Oh, boys. Retirements. Did anybody retire from the squad? Alex Ovechkin. He broke the goal record. And he has officially hung him up at 84 overall, at 41 years of age, not 84, oh my god. Anze Kopitar also hangs him up. Pavelski, Tavares, Wheeler, Kessel hung around this long, Corey Perry, Jordan Stahl, John Carlson, Max Petra. This is the greatest retirement class of all time. Ryan Suter, Marcus Johansson, JVR, Kyle Oposo, Nick Foligno, Andre Palat, Josh Bailey. Bruh. Who's in net? Jonathan Quick and Varlamov. The greatest retiree class ever in the year 2027. Will Alex Ovechkin or Joe Pavelski be our next coaches? We'll find out. Here we go. Into the draft we go. Alright, Twitch Scouts. We've looked at Anaheim. We've looked at Boston. Now, we need to check Arizona. And we need to check, I guess we can check any team that didn't make the playoffs to potentially make a big move. Welcome into the 2027 NHL entry draft, and big things are coming. Alright, I want Cairo. and I want Neighbors. Then I want to give you Connor Zary and Dustin Wolf. I know. Panic ensues in the Twitch chat. But we also got to make a fair trade. They're giving up 2 of their fucking young forwards of the future. Give up... oops. We don't need to give up Pekarin. I think we could just give up, like, Jakey Wallman's contract, like his free agency rights, maybe? Yeah, just give up Jakey Wallman. What the hell? Put it in. Jakey Wallman. And then they can give me back some random bum. This guy. So. Connor Zary, Dustin Wolf, and Jake Wallman. His expiring deal for Jordan Kyrou, who will be joining the top line with Tij Iginla, Jackson Eichel, Jordan Kyrou. Then we will have Jake Neighbors on the second line, playing with Jake Neighbors, Peltier, and either Kovalenko or Batman or Huberdeau. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I think this is the trade. They are getting a center who is signed for 7 more years at $6.1 million, a great contract. A goalie who has 1 more year and then they have to pay him. That's their problem. The expiring contract of Jake Wallman, who's a good defenseman that they can re-sign if they want. For Jordan Kyrou, a 29-year-old forward who has consistently put up 70-point seasons, and we're hoping we can unlock even more if he's playing alongside of Jack Eichel, as well as Jake Neighbors, who also put up 75 points last year. We're hoping we can unlock even more out of him as well. Jake Wallman, Dustin Wolf, Connor Zary for Kyrou, Neighbors. It's basically like a big-time shakeup for both teams. They get a forward and a goalie. We get 2 forwards. They're all stud players. I think it's pretty fair. It's basically like a hockey trade. Trade accepted. Bang. What a hockey trade. You don't see those very often anymore, folks. Players getting traded straight up for other players to improve both sides. Scantleberry in 81. DuPont. Hayes 81. I like it. Now. Job ain't finished. Plan ain't done. Job ain't finished. We still got more moves to make. When we look at our forward core now. Sort. Eichel, Kyrou, Tij. Then we got Neighbors, Peltier, Hedl, Kovalenko, Huberdeau, Stammer, Kadri, Karpatsev, and Rudker. That left out one man. Matthew Coronado. But Matthew Coronado was signed for such a good deal. Now I'm regretting my decision. I don't think I want to trade Matthew Coronado anymore. Change my mind. Quick pivot. I would much rather deal away a stud like a Nikolai Kolovenko, I think. Coronado he's going to be here for 4.7 for that much term. That's going to be such a clutch middle forward. I don't think I can do that trade. I can't trade him away. Which means that we are left with, it's got to be Nikolai Kolovenko. What a sad day in the Flames franchise. Nikolai Kolovenko. After this year, he'll only have 2 years left. It just doesn't really quite fit the future plan of this team. So we need to trade away Nikolai Kolovenko. Now the question is, do we believe in our goalies? Or do we need to get another one? I personally believe in our goalies. If the Twitch chat doesn't, let me know. I think we need to get one more defenseman. I don't think Luka Radovic is going to be ready. What is the chat saying? You were bitching he didn't show up when it matters. That is true. Nikolai. What did Nikolai do? Nikolai only had 2 points in the playoffs, bro. Nikolai didn't show up either. What did Kovalate? Let's check. Coronado. Because he was invisible. Where was Coronado? But he might not have scored, bro, because he doesn't score. He had 2 goals. He scored twice. I think we're grasping at straws. I need to keep the better contract with the longer term, the guy that has more potential to grow, so I could trade him further down the line. You know what I mean? I think we're trading him a little bit too early. We got to get rid of the guy who's going to be off our team sooner, and that is why I am thinking Nikolai Kolovenko has to go this year. But I'm watching. I am watching our boy Coronado like a hawk. But that contract's going to be easily movable in the future. Nikolai Kolovenko, he might never be an 85 again if he has another down year. So I can't risk it. I have to trade him now. Ottawa, they are buyers. I want a defenseman. Give me your other second. 2 second-round picks. Nope, give me more than that. 2 second-round picks and 2 fourth-round picks for Nikolai Kolovenko, a superstar stud. 1 fourth-round pick for Nikolai Kolovenko to the Winnipeg Jets. Goodbye, Nikolai Kolovenko, our superstar, our free agent signing. Nikolai Kolovenko. Good luck in Winnipeg. Job ain't finished. We are going to give you draft picks. You are going to be giving our first-round pick in the future, plus defenseman Luka Radovic. Now, I don't know if this trade actually makes sense now that I'm looking at it deeper. Like, why are they? What are they buying for? What do they want? They want good defensemen. They want like one of these defensemen. I mean, I could give them one of those defensemen, but it's just kind of like. Doesn't really feel fair. Feels like I'm cheesing the system. I'm not going to get the 6th overall pick. Calm down. We do, however, need one more defenseman. Can I player search from this screen? Of course I can't. Of course not. Okay, let's just hurry up. Can we find a defenseman to help out this team? Just while Luka Radovic develops. Like Caden Korzik, 85 defensive awareness, 87 offensive awareness. Does he fit on our lines? Fits on all defensive pairings, all penalty kill lines. Caden Korzik. They are a seller team. They want draft picks. Let's see if we can just flip them some of our multitude of assets in this draft. A 3rd round pick. 2 third-round picks for Caden Korzik feels fair. Does that feel fair? Longest off the post stream ever. Yes, sir. 2 third-round picks for Caden Korzik. Let's give it. Bang. Okay, so now we got our defenseman. Calgary, we got Uyghur, Levchinov, Harley. Lindgren, Fabro, and Korzik on our defense. So our defense is not looking too different. But our forwards, Eichel, Kyrou, Neighbors. Peltier, Iginla, Hedel, Coronado, Stammer, Huberto, Kadri, Rudker, and Karpatsev. Added in the 2 new additions of Kyrou and Neighbors, who put up more points than our entire team. Both of them put up about 15 to 20 more points than our entire roster did. That is crazy. Craziness. Hopefully they help us. And then we got our new goalie of the future, Peter Andronov. Let's freaking go. Now, we still got to make some draft picks this year, boys. With our first pick of this draft in the 2nd round, I do not know where we were looking. We clearly have not enough people scouted well enough. So we're going to be kind of grasping at some straws, boys. Nichols, he's 4 years away. This goalie, 5 years away. Helms, 3 years away. We definitely need the defenseman more than anything. We're at the 50th pick. Yeah, I think I'm going to take... There's a low top 6 forward. I think we're going to take Helms, the defenseman. Defensive prospect Sam Helms. 64 overall, top 4. Not too bad. With the 59th pick. Oh, Calvillo was an elite goalie. Went right before us. Do we like Thorson? Do we like Thorson or do we like Malachi? Hartnell? Xander Hartnell? Jerome Malachi? Or Tumo Thorson? We also got Holtby. Quentin Holtby. There's no way Messier... There's no way this guy Josh Messier is like actually medium elite, right? Do I take the flyer on him? Why not? Messier. Oh, top 9 forward. No. No. Bang. Next. Next pick. Next pick. Take a chance on a goalie. Add another goalie to the system to replace Andronov maybe one day. There's Chow, medium starter. And now, with our remaining picks in this draft, I'm going to package them together and see if we can get any more additions to the squad. I'm not too sure like what in particular we want. Just kind of scrolling through to see what I can find. Shurin. 3rd round pick and a goalie. Yes, sir. We'll do that. Let's throw away these 6th round picks, see what we can get. A 3rd round pick and a center. Why not? And the 7th round pick will fetch us T. Flynn. Of course it will. T. Flynn is joining the team. Where is he? Left winger. Our future captain. Terrence Flynn! Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me, chat? I need to develop him. He's 21 years of age. There's still hope. He's a 55 overall. There's still hope. Let's go. And that'll do it for this year's 2022 2027 NHL entry draft. We added Jordan Kyrou. We added Jake Neighbors. Team's looking different. Team's looking different. Scrolling through this draft. There's the guy that I was looking for. He ended up going 7th. Oh no, I could have traded maybe for the 7th overall pick. Oh well. There's Voroborov. He's also an elite. P. Line. Patrick? Pavo Line. Spacek. Donovan. Any more medium elites? There's a goalie. Wow. Hubbard. 72 overall. Goes in the 1st round. Cooper Hubbard. Interesting. Another. Eric 2 goes in the 1st round. Medium elite. Low elite. That'll do it for this year's 2027 entry draft. Your Calgary Flames are trying to do something. In the next episode, we will re-sign people, we will go into free agency, and we will start the year 4 season. As always, go Flames. Go Neighbors. And let's freaking go, Jordan Kyrou. Aim and send your Calgary Flames into the playoffs with some good vibes. Good vibrations, boys. Huberdeau, Levshinov, Garbatzev, Peltier, Wallman, freaking Kadri, Zary. Have you ever been so invested in a team? If I could buy all of your jerseys, I would. They don't pay me enough for that.